Okay, let's see what this quest is all about.
Goodness sake, be reasonable. I know you can hear me. Now open this door.
What's the use?
Dr. Higgs has always been one to complain. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised by this.
What's going on?
Dr. Higgs and Dr. Loken have decided to protest your appointment as father's
They've taken
successor.
control of the bioscience security systems and cut off our food supply.
Have they made any demands?
Not yet, but I expect they'll demand that you renounce all ties to the Institute.
Is there a way I can communicate with
As a
them?
matter of fact, there is. I can unlock the maintenance tunnel that leads to the bioscience observation room. From there, you should be able to communicate with Higgs and Logan. If you can't reason with them, you can use this holotape to access the command functions on the observation room. That should give you some options. Just please, try to talk to them first. Use violence only as a last resort. Here we are. Just give me a moment. There, it's unlocked.
You must die now, human. Systems damaged.
I guess violence was never violence was the only option here.
Your destruction is inevitable.
So was yours. Or nothing lasts forever. How the oh.
Aha! I thought I heard something past the guards. Impressive.
What was the name of the holotape?
If you come to change our mind,
I think he's actually lost his mind. I can't believe he really expects me to do this. I've always been on board with the Gen 3 program. It makes sense, but this? Nothing good can come from this. How am I supposed to explain to my staff that Sean wants a child Sith for no immediately apparent valid line of research, and to base the physical features off records of his own childhood? It defies all logic. No, I can't do this. I won't.
You know what? I'm just going to look up the name of the holotape.
If you've come to change our minds, then you're wasting
Hostile
your
sensor
time.
reading. You must be terminated.
I had a more direct solution in mind.
Oh, really? Our scent guards are programmed to attack anyone who enters here. Come and join us. Just don't say anything.
Just can I close it? Can I just close him while he's in there?
Combat initiated. Terminated with extreme prejudice.
That was unfortunate. We don't like violence here, and I fear your actions will have consequences.
The important thing is that we got the food supply
You're
back.
right, of course. When Higgs and Logan chose their path, they chose the consequences. I'll see that the mess in hydroponics is cleaned up. I suppose I should also make the funeral arrangements. Well, there's much to do, so I'll get about it. In the meantime, I'm sure everyone will be relieved that this is over.
Bleak glad. Be glad that I chose the backup option.
How's your energy level? Feeling any
No
fatigue?
more than I'd expect from a medic.
You're sticking to the regimen?
Primary option was I go back and get Fat Man.
Extra rest.
There are many more of these
I see. Any additional pain?
not that I've noticed. I feel
I see. How's your energy level? Feeling any
I
fatigue?
can't express how truly humbling it is to stand. Yes, thank you, Doctor. I think that will be all for
But
now.
I haven't quite finished.
I believe we're done now. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I understand mass fusion was a success, despite interference from the Brotherhood of Steel.
What did you hear?
Dr. Fillmore's report was quite thorough. The Brotherhood's intervention must be placed in a larger context, however, given their penchant for hoarding technology. Future conflict with them is guaranteed. We are, after all, keepers of the most advanced technology in the Commonwealth, if not It also cannot go unnoticed that there were concerns within the Institute about your allegiance. I, of course, never doubted your commitment to our cause. But by directly confronting the Brotherhood, I think you've put some others. I'm proud of you. Regardless, the Brotherhood is an issue for the future, and we must focus on the present. Look at me. Rambling on like the old man I am. I'm wasting time. You're needed elsewhere at once.
Do you need more parts for the reactor? I could have gotten them while I was
this is
out.
a different matter. Hopefully one that does not put anyone at risk. This situation, I'm afraid, is something of your creation, however, unintentional.
What do you mean by that? What's happened?
While you were assisting Dr. Fillmore, a second team was sent out to invite someone from the Commonwealth to join the Institute. There was some miscommunication, and this individual called for help, which arrived in the form of your... My understanding is that no shots have been fired. I would like it to stay there. I need you to go there and speak to your Minutemen gathered outside. Insist that they stand down. Dr. Thompson is on site, and he will be your primary contact. I know you can resolve this situation, but it is of paramount importance that this special individual be brought to the Institute immediately.
Why all this effort? What's so special about
Mr.
this
Wallace?
person?
Despite a lack of formal training, our surveillance has shown he has incredible intellect. We may be able to drastically speed up work
I
on
have
the
to admit,
reactor.
the third-generation synths are really something.
It's taking so long. Hold up. I need to check something real quick. Okay. Everything seems to be working in order.
Hi, how are you?
What's going on here?
You're an unexpected surprise. We could use the backup. These Institute bastards aren't getting away. They'll have to go through us to get out of it. We don't know quite what we're up against, but it's good you're here to help. How did you hear about this?
Can you bring me up to speed on the situation?
Commonwealth citizen lives in that there observatory. Institute thugs showed up to haul him off. He managed to fire off a flare gun, got our attention, and we got up here as quick as we could. So now they're trapped inside. How do you want to play this? We thought about trying to lure them out here, since then we realized kill them. We probably ought to storm the place to make sure they can't disappear. That makes sense, right? So, you want to lead the charge?
What do you know about the person who lives
Not
here?
too much. Wallace is his name. Kind of an egghead type, but real squirrely. We've checked in on him every now and then, but he didn't seem to want the company. We moving in or what?
No one is going to do anything. Tell your men to stand down.
Are you kidding me? If we don't do something now, they're gonna take that poor guy wherever it is they go, and we'll have failed. Are you gonna order the attack or not?
This whole thing is just a
A
misunderstanding.
misunderstanding. Can't wait to hear this. Explain to me how this is a misunderstanding.
You sure you're willing to risk being wrong about
Look,
this?
I just want people to be safe, you know? I don't want anyone else dying or getting kidnapped or whatever. But you better get in there. And make sure you're right.
Thank God you're here. I was starting to worry we might not make it out of this mess.
How exactly did this happen?
I'm not suited for field work. I've said that over and over, and they sent me
no
anyway.
indication that Wallace had been in contact with anyone or was aware that we might be watching him.
I don't know. Maybe I'd have tried to handle things
know he's
differently.
potentially important to Phase 3 and all.
But I'm not sure it's worth putting ourselves in harm's way.
Why did the Institute send you specifically?
They thought I'd be able to relate to him with my scientific background. I know they've been keeping an eye on him for years. Not sure how they originally found him, but once they realized how smart he was and what an asset he could be for Phase 3, they watched him very closely. Fed him scientific material from time to time to see how good he was, you know, testing him to see if he was get Wallace and get out of here.
What does this Wallace guy have to do with Phase 3?
Wallace is, well, brilliant by all accounts. Like nothing we'd seen in the Commonwealth prior. He truly has a gift when it comes to theoretical physics. He'd be an asset to the Institute, specifically with his help. Reactor running. We could accelerate the timetable immensely. There's a slight problem with that. He doesn't want to go. I was thinking, maybe you could try and talk to him.
Any advice on how to talk to him?
Don't make him angry. Let him know we're not going to hurt him. In fact, his life would improve considerably.
Mr. Wallace, I'm here to talk to you.
You're another one of them, aren't you? Are you a robot?
Sir, are you okay? Have you been injured in any way?
I'm locked in a bathroom to avoid killer robots. Of course I'm not okay. I've heard all the stories. I know exactly what happens to people when the Institute shows up. Well, it's not happening to me.
Hey, just calm down, okay? I just want to talk to you.
Fine. What do you want from me?
The Institute needs your help, Mr. Wallace. It's as simple as
My
that.
help? With what?
The Institute has an engineering problem that your scientific expertise could help solve. In exchange for helping us out, you'd be granted access to the most advanced research facility whatever research you wanted to perform. Anything. It's possible there. You'd be safe and secure in a way that's completely impossible anywhere else.
Think about your future, Wallace. This is a way to secure it.
That's one way to look at it. Okay, fine. I'll go.
You must be pretty excited being named the next director. Okay. I think we've got this under control now. Thanks. I mean, thanks for the assist.
You're going to bring him in immediately, right?
Yeah. Don't want him to start second-guessing the decision. I'll see you back in the Institute.
Now watch the game break somehow.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Okay, I guess he doesn't care anymore.
Nice work bringing that rogue synth back.
From
It
what I
must make
hear,
you
that
proud
rogue
to see
synth
all
at
that Father
Libertalia
has
was
done.
a real menace.
All that he has built.
Ah, there you are. I cannot express how pleased I am. Our new guest is familiarizing himself with his surroundings. Yet he's already pointed out several inefficiencies. With his help, Phase 3 will be ready in no time. And it's all thanks to you.
A lot of work went into this before I even arrived. Just
It
how
shouldn't
close
take
are
long
we?
at all. The facilities division has it well. There is one more part for you to play, and I think you might. It is time to announce our presence to the Commonwealth, to request that they do not interfere with our plans. You should be the one to do it.
That's a good idea. Hopefully we can prevent violence and save some lives.
Yes, that is one goal. And if you are to be the new director of the Institute, we've prepared some remarks for you to record. Once you're finished, we'll broadcast them to the entire Commonwealth here and follow the script. It's quite simple. I'm sure you'll do fine, Mother.
I'm not even gonna bother trying to find the fucking thing.
For years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists, that we are among you. It's true. But it's not the whole truth. We are here, and we are here to help. Our superior technology represents the future of the Commonwealth. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground ceases to exist. Ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your personal freedoms. We simply insist that you do not interfere with Institute operations. To do so would result in unnecessary difficulties for all parties. Rest easy. Know that the future is looking bright, and that mankind will thrive under our guidance.
Well, that was interesting. Perhaps not what we originally intended, but it will certainly get your point across. Now it's time to make sure that everyone hears it. How would you feel about making a little trip to Diamond City?
I could use some fresh air.
A quaint phrase, though I'm afraid the air there is anything but fresh. The radio station in Diamond City is listened to by many in the Commonwealth. If we'd like the people to hear what we have to say, it's the best way before we preempt their broadcast. We need to ensure it reaches the maximum range. I've been assured that the necessary parts are on site. You'll just need to install them to boost the broadcast. Report back when you're done. We should be ready by then.
Okay. Okay, now my ear's itchy. Also, I want to explore Diamond City for a bit. Also get some other stuff done that we haven't done yet. Let's see if we can find Pipers. Oh, there's a chapel here. I guess we'll be leaving.
Good to see someone new in the...
I don't belong in a chapel. Synthetic truth, a toaster. Got any magazines in here?
Never thought a reporter could consider themselves a success until someone threatened their life. Me?
These appear
I'm very
worthless.
successful.
Surely we can leave that behind.
Piper.
Heading my way?
Okay, I guess we won't do the interview. I'm trying to figure out who I want to take with me to Nuka World.
Not supposed to talk to people I don't know.
Then don't run up to me.
Shopping at night? Diamond City Surplus all the way.
Get the fuck out of my way.
Everyone else may be closed, but Diamond City Surplus is open 24 hours a day.
Home plate.
Hear the railroad fights against the Institute. Find them. Follow the Freedom Trail. What's that supposed to mean? Can't believe you eat that food. Only one thing worth buying in the Dugout Inn, and that's the booze.
Yeah, it's gotta eat. What can I say?
A real Diamond City boy eats at the
Hey, there's a
noodle
bar
stand.
in the old theater district that's Parade home. Combat. Clear about
Hi. There.
Okay, let's try this. Maybe this goes here.
This
All
radio
right.
station?
In you go.
Well, you'll notice there aren't any other ones. So... Hey, I mean, hi. Again, hi? Hi.
Shang, what have I told you about keeping the lake clean? Don't make me shut down this little stand of yours.
That comes out of that filter is 100% pure. Why is a legitimate businessman like myself always gotta
It's
be
a health
hustled
hazard,
by city
Chang.
police? Profit hazard is what I say. I manage the water. And I'll do it without your interference.
You're heading
Thank you
outside the
very
wall.
much.
I want to stock up at Commonwealth weaponry first.
Can't talk now. Some other time.
Hi there.
Hey, would love to chat, but I don't have time.
What would happen if I dropped this baseball bat into this water? And then dropped you in the water?
those raiders at Libertalia. Quite a handful.
Oh, we can go in here now.
For any disruptions that my work might cause you.
Coffee. I don't like coffee. I also don't like tea. Don't like energy drinks either. I'll get you in a minute. There's just so many things I can take. Like, why can't I use this as fire extinguisher as a weapon? Sure, you could bludgeon someone to death with it.
Another lovely day, isn't it?
If you ask me, we're only scratching the surface with the latest synths.
All this advanced technology, and we still can't cure the common cold.
People on the surface have got it pretty bad. Makes me thankful for being down
The
here.
Institute is my life. I hope it'll be yours
I know
too.
you'll honor Father's legacy when you're the director.
Enjoy your trip to the big city. It's done then? The transmitter has been modified.
Everything is in place. It's ready to go when
Good.
we are.
Once the reactor is online, we'll cut into that
I'll let
broadcast. You do the honors.
This, my friends, is the moment we've all worked towards. After all your effort, the time has finally come to start our reactor. No longer will we be forced to compromise to survive. No more will we need worry about outpacing My mother our and I resources. couldn't be more proud of what you have helped us. And we look forward to achieving even greater things in the future. The Institute is now truly mankind's best hope. All of you.
It's almost hot. After all those years of hard work, here we are. We've arrived. What you've made possible.
Now that the reactor works, what's next for the Institute?
There's more work to be done before the Institute's future is guaranteed. The Directorate has convened a meeting about how to proceed. I'm not going to attend. You should be there as director.
When can we move along with the other one? The baseball bat is just for blood.
If you require maintenance, please file a report with the Facilities Division.
You smell like you've been above ground.
Father's work has been a real inspiration for me.
We are honored to welcome you here.
Remember, health and happiness go hand in hand.
The latest synth generation is just amazing.
We're looking forward
Those
to working
guys
with
in
you.
robotics are working miracles.
Let's just get down to business.
Yes, of course.
Right now, we're all here because it's finally time to stand up
Let's
for
not
ourselves.
be dramatic,
There's
Justin.
nothing dramatic about it. We're in a position to push back, to assert ourselves here. That's what we've talked about all
To
along.
bring you up to speed, obviously there are groups in the Commonwealth that stand in opposition to
With
the
the
reactor
Institute's
now
goals.
online. We have the ability to not only expand synth production, but to project power to a much greater degree.
Where are you going with this? What's the Institute's goal?
The Directorate has agreed that steps must be taken to ensure our
Let's not
safety
beat
in the
around
long
the
run.
bush. The Directorate has agreed that the Brotherhood of Steel needs to be
As the
eliminated.
incoming director, we felt it important to inform you of the decision and get your thoughts on it. Where do you stand?
I agree. We hit them hard before they have time to react to our new position.
That's just what I wanted to hear.
As director, it's up to you and how we focus our efforts in achieving We'd this like your goal. input on what direction we should take. Do we increase synth production or focus on weapons development?
Synths are the Institute's greatest strength. The more we have,
Well said.
the better off
I'll
we
see
are.
that the necessary steps are taken. That's all we have for the moment. I believe Father wished to speak with you once our
Being
meeting
the director
concluded.
of the Institute is a serious commitment. I hope you understand that.
Get the fuck back here!
Apologies. I have an urgent message from Z-114. Your quarters have flooded, ma'am. There is danger of extensive damage to your personal effects.
I'll go right now.
Time is of the essence. To avoid any undue tragedy, please see Z-114 at once.
We're making real progress, thanks to you.
Unit X688.
Have you seen J522 around? He didn't show up for duty today. I thought so too, but he wasn't in the law.
What took R5 so long to reach you? You must act now. The Brotherhood of Steel has discovered the location of the railroad.
What happened?
A friend who works in the SRB overheard something. She smuggled out a message. The Brotherhood knows of the railroad's lair. Can't learn anything more right now. Even delivering those few words put her in great peril.
I'll warn them right away.
Thank you. I was hoping for more time to organize a rebellion, but it's clear we cannot secure the railroad against the Brotherhood. Tell your people we are ready to fight. Go. Now.
Based off what Deacon said, I expect great things from you.
Desdemona.
If you need something, take it. That's what it's there for. Excuse me, I'm busy.
Deacon's record is the best. You could learn a lot from him.
Desdemona.
This isn't the Railroad's darkest hour. We will make it through. We have a backlog of synths in the pipe. Let's get them out of the Commonwealth. Rebuilding takes time. But we have the men and women to do
Desdemona.
it. It's one crisis after another. Based off what Deacon said, I expect great things from you.
Desdemona.
Excuse me, I'm busy. This isn't the Railroad's darkest hour. We will make it through. If you need something, take it. That's what it's there for.
Desdemona.
Rebuilding takes time.
Okay. Time to look this up. Seems that it is glitched.
We have the men and women to We have a backlog of synths in the pipe.
Okay, let's try this one more time. This time we'll go in from the North Church. If it doesn't work, I'll call it an episode and I'll look up some console commands to get this forward.
Based off what Deacon said, I expect great things.
Desdemona.
Rebuilding takes time, but we have the men and women This isn't the railroad's darkest hour. We will make it one crisis after another. Welcome to HQ. We have a backlog of synths in the pipe.
Okay. I guess that'll be the end of this episode. And I'll see you all in the next.